Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Mullen, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Yao, and it's Tatum in at the 4. Yao draws the double. Clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Clock is at 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive board.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
New York with the ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Towns. Here's Arenas, and slam dunk by Arenas.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Knicks lead 4-3.
Yao with a screen on Thompson for 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And George kicks to Thompson. A shot's good on the assist by George.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Tumbo grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And Doncic gets it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. George passes to Towns. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Yao. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mullen passes to Tatum. Yao with a screen on Arenas. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Back to Arenas. Good tee by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Doncic looking it over. Picked by Yao. 6 to shoot. And it's Doncic missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And George kicks it over to Arenas. Towns dishes to Arenas. In the corner, George with it. New York, no good that time either. Memphis leading by 4. Doncic outside. Right side Tatum. Memphis moving that ball around. Yao, that's good.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Hamilton's checked in for New York. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Memphis. Here's Thompson. Can they get it? New York, no good that time either. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Doncic.
3 points.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to Mutombo. Towns wide open. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Doncic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Mullen passes to Banchero. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hamilton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Richard Hamilton at the line.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. The shot's good from Mullen.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Arenas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Front past the arc. And Gilbert Arenas good for three. Arenas has got 5.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now against Mutombo. Outside, Mullen doesn't go for him. Hamilton with some nice D. Inside, it's stolen by Banchero. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Knicks trail by 6. Thompson for the triple. Banchero grabs the board. With the drive. Pass to Doncic. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here is Bibby. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Hamilton. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Trains the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
play not forcing anything, just waiting for his time, collecting points in the flow of the offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Edwards against Hamilton. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
The 19-foot shot, no good from Hamilton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To end the cold streak, that's good from Banchero on the assist from Edwards.
3-point goal.
Banchero's got his second basket of the night. And here's Bibby. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got the game tied up here for New York.
Yeah, Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hamilton outside. The three. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front. They finish off the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Holland is out there with Banchero. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Ellis is now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Mullen, lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound and finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
To the inside. Edwards against Ellis. Towns a screen on Roy. Just 4 to shoot. And Towns gets it to go.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
29-25.
Ellis against Edwards. Roy passes to Sabonis. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Knicks making a switch here. George is checked in. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Memphis. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Edwards finds Tatum. You know, he rips it, jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Bibby passes to Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Bibby. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Edwards kicks to Roy. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Mullen. Screen by Sabonis. Tatum passes to Sabonis. Tries again. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porzingis. George against Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
And this coaching staff encourages George to stay aggressive because this is how he'll draw fouls.
The Knicks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Martin's checked in for the Grizzlies. Luka Doncic comes in for Brandon Roy. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New York's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Towns against Tatum. Outside, Towns. Over Tatum, and that one's drained from the low block. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Knicks lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Tatum against Towns. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to George. Mullen with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here is Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Doncic against Bibby. Towns, a screen on Doncic. A kick out to Towns. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Mullen. It's rebounded by New York. Thompson from long range. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic dishes to Martin.
33.
Pass to Edwards. Tatum setting the pick for Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Edwards makes it dueling 3-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Green, he's checked in for New York. Arenas comes in for Mike Bibby. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mullen. And Green gets it to go.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the 3-point line.
Here's Tatum. No good there. Great D that time from Green. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Porzingis. He doesn't get the second one. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. That one good for 2.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
40-37.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Tatum with a screen on Thompson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Grizzlies with another miss. Arenas passes to Green. Back to Arenas. Wallace with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Arenas misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Tatum. 5 on the clock. Button the screen. A 3 from Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Wallace, covered by Martin.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas, and the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Martin. Doncic against Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And he makes the first for the Knicks. Mutombo comes in for Wallace, and it's Towns in for Green. Yao, he's checked in for Memphis. Mullen comes in for Edwards. All free throws good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got his 6th rebound on the night. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The Grizzlies with another miss. New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. For New York, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Arenas. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Doncic passes to Yao. Yao draws the double. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Yao against Mutombo. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Doncic with the triple.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Arenas. Some nice passing by New York here. And George, there we go. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Paul George, really a true 2-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
The rebound by Mullen.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And here's Tatum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. The shot missing. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
3-point goal.
They've got Klay Thompson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Paul George. And it's Mutombo. And it's Arenas in at point guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And a wide open look for Arenas. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Mullen for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic. Arenas grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
54.
Tatum against Towns. Outside Tatum. Pass to Yao. Here's Doncic. Outside Tatum. Kick by Yao. Second shot opportunity. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Outside Arenas. Towns looking it over. There's the 3. And Gilbert Arenas good for 3. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now dishes to Doncic. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Thompson. On deep, Arenas. They get it again. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Mullen against George. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mutombo. Towns for 3.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Knicks on defense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Mutombo with the block.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Look at Gilbert Arenas. What a contribution.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
Gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Doncic finds Tatum. Off the run, and the rejection by Towns. Here's George, and he finishes the break with a lay-in. George has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
He's dynamic in transition as well as George runs the floor. He could really be a spark for this team.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Mutombo. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. Arenas has got 6 assists here tonight.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Castellano. Doncic against Thompson. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Gwl-Alexander against Arenas. Towns sets the pick for Arenas. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Gwl-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gwl-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Tatum kicks to Mullen. Castellano. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Hamilton's checked in for the Knicks. The Grizzlies also making a change. Banchero's checked in. Rocket 2. Can't get the heave to fall.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
New York on D, 10-point lead. And Gwl-Alexander gets it to go.
Gwl-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
From deep, Arenas. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there it is for him. That's 7 points for Young.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Arenas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Arenas has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Here's Banchero. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Banchero's got 10. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. E.A. Banks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Sends Richard Hamilton to the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero. A different look for New York. Zingas, he's checked in for Mutombo, and George is subbed in for Thompson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Yao. Jason Tatum comes in for Paolo Banchero. Edwards has come in for Doncic. And it's Roy in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Hamilton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Roy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
The Grizzlies have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Roy.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hamilton outside. No good on the triple. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks leading by 15, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Sabonis is out there with Tatum. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Edwards. And it's Roy in at the 2-guard spot. From deep, George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tatum with it. Out to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. Sabonis with the bucket.
This is how poised Sabonis is. Excellent at fighting off contact on the way up.
Outside, George. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
1 shot.
Throw good, Paul George. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Edwards against George. From deep. Edwards can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Hamilton outside. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to George. Wide open look. And again, it's New York.
And that'll serve George well in his career, liking quick release.
Knicks lead 86-68.
Doncic against Hamilton. Down low, Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. George passes to Hamilton. Outside, Green. Pass to George. They set the pick. Nice D from Doncic. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And George kicks to Green. Porzingis looking it over. Thompson for the triple. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Roy. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, it's Hamilton. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Green with a screen on Edwards. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Outside, George back to Hamilton, trying to end the drought. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Doncic, fires for 3, and the 3-ball is good.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Green passes to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Out to Edwards. Connects from 3-point range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Green dishes to George. Thompson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sabonis finds Edwards. Now here's Tatum. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
The Knicks leading by 11. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for New York. Tumbo is checked in for Porzingis. Towns comes in for Green. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Richard Hamilton. Memphis also making some changes. Yao, he's checked in for Sabonis. Mullen comes in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Brandon Roy. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Right on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Mullen. Outside, Towns. And Thompson kicks to George. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for George.
Yeah, you want those 3 points back? Give it to Paul George.
Knicks lead 99-86.
Doncic against Thompson. Tatum setting the pick for Doncic. Over Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. Luka Doncic at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. Free throws good from Doncic. The Knicks leading by 11. Outside, Towns. And here's George for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Memphis has got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Doncic against Thompson. Shoots a fader. Impressive work inside from Doncic. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. George, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mullen passes to Doncic. A shot off that time. Good D by Thompson. Arenas with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Arenas can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yao. Doncic kicks to Tatum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. A deep 3 from Thompson. Offensive rebound. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
Second team foul. Luka Doncic at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. Free throws good from Doncic. Now, here's Thompson. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Arenas. Sinks that one from the post. Arenas has got 26 points.
He's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Kicks it out to Mullen. No good on the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, George. Back to Arenas. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New York.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Gilbert Arenas.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Yeah, shot clock at 5, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And this is where the size of Mean is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Ellis kicks to Porzingis. Back to Ellis. New York moving the ball around. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.